everyone. Happy Thursday. It is April 21st, 2022. Right now, it is 10:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all are doing great. I don't know why I feel like a weather person right now and he's like give you all the updates on everything. Right now, it is 61. Really? It's 61?
We're experiencing a cold front in the northeast. Yeah.
It is mildly cloudy with a chance of, I don't know, air quality is good. I don't know. How are you all
Hi,
doing?
Shay. Shay is here today.
Hey, Shay.
Hello,
Long time
friend.
no see. I hope you're doing great.
Miss Crystal. Hey, Megan. Hi, Debbie and Linda and
Yeah.
Tracy and Audrey and Becky and all of our friends.
Hi,
all of our
everyone.
friends.
I wish, we say this all the time, but I wish that we had smell-o-vision because this cake smells so good. I just went and got this at our local grocery store, Food City, this morning. I did not make it. I just bought it. It looks good to me, so this is what we're going to do. We're making a really cute banner. If you guys saw the thumbnail, you saw the amazing banner that we're making. This one is actually for Becca's cat. It is his birthday next week, and I think that they are going to throw him a little family party.
Oh, yes. Smalls is getting a birthday
So
party.
Smalls needed a birthday banner, of course. So that's what we're making today is for Smalls the kitty cat, a little banner. I hope you all are doing great though. Supplies for this, there's quite a few supplies. They're not big supplies. You have most of these in your craft arsenal already. So we'll go through those. All of these are also linked below. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. Becca, what's going on?
No, just some friends here. Beth is only going
Hi.
to be here for a second, but she did say hello.
Oh, hi, Beth. Thank you.
Christina, the same. She's getting ready to go shopping, last minute shopping for her camp trip that she leaves out on tomorrow. So that's exciting. I know. I can't wait to
have a great time.
wait to hear
Be
about it.
safe. Be safe. Have fun.
Megan, how did the tour of the new camper go? I forgot to ask you last.
Is she getting a new camper?
I don't know. She was going to look at a new one. Yes, let us know. Let us know how it went.
I remember camper shopping was like the most fun, which I was really young, but
Yeah.
it was like the most fun thing ever to go in there and look around, which of course our parents were like looking at the prices and crunching the numbers, and me and Sarah were like, how big is the bunk bed? You know,
Yeah.
but it was.
Where can I put my toys?
That closet's awfully small, you know, things that really matter.
Yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, Smalls. Yes, what is his actual birthday?
The 26th of April.
The 26th, April 26th, Mr. Smalls will be
1 year old.
one.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
And you may not know, but Smalls is also a superhero villain. Yeah.
This is news to me.
Wayne took a video of Smalls, and the flash was on, so Smalls had red eyes.
Yes.
Yes. So something was said about I don't remember. Something said about the red eyes, and then Beckett freaks out. He has superpowers. He's a bad guy. He has lasers in his eyes. Like, totally freaking out. Said he was scared of Smalls. And I was like, no. Smalls is a good superhero.
He's a good superhero.
So then we're laying on the couch last night. Smalls is laying on Wayne. And Beckett looks at Smalls and says, Smalls, activate, destroy.
And Wayne is the only person, I told Becca. I said, Wayne is the only person in the house who Smalls would destroy. He does not get along with Wayne. Wayne couldn't care any less, but Smalls really does not like Wayne.
It's so
I think
funny.
It's hilarious. So funny. Okay, we'll talk about supplies. You all let me know if you have any questions. Becca popped my name up, but I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I was too busy talking about the weather and precipitation percentages. But my name is Rachel. The voice that you hear is Becca, and we are both owners and craft educators here at Oak and Lamb. And we love to do things like this for you guys every single day. We also have an incredible membership if you all would like to join our community. We have it yearly and monthly. We do not hold anything back from our monthly members. You get everything the same. The only bonus that you get for being a yearly member with us is you get a little bit of savings from paying all at once. We train on Cricut, we train on laser cutters, we do a lot of sublimation, we do a lot of woodworking, sewing, we dabble in a lot of things here at Oak and Lamb. We would love to walk hand in hand with you and make you a confident crafter in whatever area you are passionate about. Today's area is Cricut, and we're making a little cake topper. Now, this could get difficult. depending on how long your name is or what you want to do. So I want to give you a little troubleshooting tips right now. If you wanted to do different words, you can make this tiered. You can put multiple tiers of banner on this. You can have the dowels be longer and have that, if you want to do that, longer name. I would just make sure that you have a bit of a wider cake as well. But we're going to be jumping in Design Space, doing a lot of measuring and all that to make sure this will fit our cake perfectly. So, as supplies go, we have our Cricut Maker 3. We do need a Maker Series machine today because we're using felt. This is not paper thin felt from Cricut either. This is our favorite Benzie felt. Yes, Becca?
However, if they would like to use Benzie felt, watch our video on how you can do that using the Explore Series machines. We have a video. If you need to find it, email us. We'll help you out.
And I think it would definitely work good because these are basic shapes that we're
Yes,
cutting
it
out.
will work really well.
We're not cutting out anything crazy with this.
Yeah.
So I take it back. You don't have to have a Maker machine. Thanks, Becca, for the shameless plug.
Yeah.
So we're using a Maker 3 today with our rotary blade. And I couldn't find a fabric grip mat, so I just grabbed a strong grip mat, potato. So that's what I'm using today for our felt. And then we're going to be using our fine point blade, a regular mat. This is a light grip mat, and some HTV. This is a very small scrap, and it's all that we need of white HTV. So that's what we need machine-wise and mat-wise. We also have Mini Easy Press, Lin Lily glue gun. I've already got the Lin Lily glue gun heated up. We have some, what do you call these?
Needle nose pliers.
Needle nose pliers, and then they have like a cutter on the bottom. That's important because we're going to be cutting our dowels down. You might not have to cut your dowels down, but we wanted to cut ours down. Our cake is like 2 inches thick, so we didn't want these to stick out like, whoa, super, super tall. So we cut these down to about 6 or 7 inches with those. So we have 2 little dowels. I guess these could be called skewers because they're really thin. I think they're like 1/8 of an inch. I'll link some down below for you. Okay, butcher's twine. We have an easy press mat. We have some little snippy scissors. These are Tim Holtz. They're linked below. They're amazing. Reverse tweezers, measuring tape. We have a scrap piece of our Benzie felt. It doesn't take much for this project at all, which is great. And a fork and some yarn. You guys are probably like, Rachel, why do you have a fork? This is actually a plastic fork too, which I would definitely recommend using a metal fork. It would be easier. But we're going to be making little bitty pom-poms, and we're going to be using a fork to do it. Super easy. You should have most of this, again, already in your house, which is super handy if you do. I think that's it. How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel? I'm excited. Are they talking about Botox? They're talking about Botox. How you guys feel about Botox? What are they saying?
They're saying that Anne and I are too young for it. And I said, no. Actually, Botox works best as a preventative.
If you're younger,
yeah, you should get it before the wrinkles set in so that the wrinkles don't set in. But Anne and I actually have forehead wrinkles. We get that from the Myerses.
The Myerses.
And so I can post it before and after. It's pretty disgusting. Forehead wrinkles. And actually, Wayne and I took a picture yesterday, and he has a big wrinkle on his forehead, and I was like, ooh, maybe you should get some Botox. You're starting to look older than me. It's lovely. Anyway, back to crafting.
Wayne doesn't age, though.
No,
it's
true.
annoying.
It's true.
She showed me wedding pictures, and I'm like, he looks the
Exact same.
You know those people. Everybody knows some people that doesn't age. Okay, so I have my measuring tape. I'm going to measure a little cake. I already know the measurements of our cake. It's 2 inches tall by 8 inches wide. That's all you got to know. So make sure that you measure your cake. If you don't know the measurement of your cake, don't make this yet. You can make a little prototype in Design Space and be able to size it later, but you really need to know how big your cake is in order to make this sized properly. Because again, it could be super easy to go into Design Space and make this and go ahead and cut it out, but your what do you call these, Becca? Like these individual little...
Oh, I always say it wrong.
Banner?
It's a banner, but it's like a...
Pendant?
Yeah.
The little pennants?
Yeah.
Pendant or pennant?
It's pennant, and I always say it wrong.
The little pennants, it's super easy to make them way too big or way too small. These are on the smaller side. I would have liked them to be bigger, but again, our cake is small, so we had to work with our cake size. Make sure you know the diameter of your cake. Again, ours is 8 inches. Okay, how are we feeling? Oh, we're still talking about Botox. Listen, do whatever it is you want to do to yourself to make you happy and confident. I'm all for that. Pennant. Yes, thank you, Christy. Pennant. Okay, so if you want to switch us over to Design Space, I have, as you can see, an adorable little, it's like a little prototype for us. We can just kind of see what's going on. So here's our cake. This cake is 2 inches by 8 inches, and I popped a square from Basic Shapes in here and made it brown like our cake. These are our dowels, which are 7 inches, I think. So 7 inches on those. I stuck 2 of them in here. This isn't perfect, of course. There's more space over here than over here, but you get the point. This is kind of, we're kind of trying to visualize what this is going to look like. Now, after that, in Basic Shapes, there's already a pennant shape. How amazing is this? So I just took this, duplicated it as many times, once per letter, and we have a smalls here, and made them blue. And what you want to do is take your dowels, so you've got our 2 dowels, place them on your cake. This square is your quote-unquote cake. Place them on your cake and make sure that all of your pennants can fit in between your dowels. Now, if you want to stick your dowels way on the edges of your cake, you can see you have much more room. I kind of wanted mine in the middle, and I'm also going to take this and kind of angle it inward a bit. Kind of like that is how it's going to look on the actual finished cake, and you guys saw that beforehand. But let me straighten that out. Let me keep going back. Boop, boop, perfect. But you want to make sure that all of your pennants can fit well here in between your dowels. I hope this makes sense, because again, this is the perfect diameter or length of the cake. So we're just kind of visualizing, making sure everything's going to work here. And our pennants ended up being pretty small, as you can see, but that's fine. And we just used a basic font, a very, very basic font. And one thing I want to make note of is I would recommend ungrouping and placing your letters separately on each pennant, because it could be easy to grab a text box here and make it smaller. Duplicate this. And test out one letter and be like, okay, I guess my H fits here, so everything else will fit here. That's actually not right, because some letters are bigger than others, even at the same size. So for this word smalls, the M, I had to make you can't even tell, but I had to make the M a little bit smaller than all the other letters in order to fit on this pennant correctly. And it's even still a hair too big for my liking. I already pre-cut them all out though, but you'll see what I'm saying. All these L's and the S's and the A's, they fit well, but this M is a little bit wider than the rest. So I would recommend breaking down, ungrouping your word, and making sure that all of your letters fit in here just perfectly. So that is a little tip that I have for you. Other than that, most of this was for visualization purposes. You do not need your dowels. Those were to visualize. You don't need your cake. That was to visualize.
Can I just stress though how important that is? Like those,
honestly,
so important.
It will save you. Again, guys, me and Becca together have been doing this, cricketing specifically, for over a decade.
Yeah.
We put our time together, and we still do this. I would not have went in here and just kind of blindly guessed on what I needed to make this dimension-wise. I wanted to take the work, put in the extra. Honestly, it probably took 3 minutes to do all that, guys. Just basic shapes, a little bit of measuring. I would recommend this if you are a brand new cricketer or if you've been cricketing for 10 years. I mean, honestly, it's going to save you time, save you money, and if you make a little mistake in the long run, for sure. Okay, now we have this ready to go. Since everything is so small, you guys know the drill here. I would recommend cutting out 2 of everything, at least 2 of all of the words, all of the letters here. But we have already pre-cut these, which is great. I'm going to be cutting them still for you guys to be able to see, but we have, I love how that puts that. Like, that's correct. And then the Cricut way is just to do that. I think it's so interesting. So if you wanted to cut out 2 of these, you could go up here to project copies, make 2 project copies. If you want to do that, I'm just going to go down and give 1 project copy since we have pre-cut these anyways. Now, we are going to be using some different materials here. We have our pennants are going to be out of felt. We're going to be making some pom-poms out of yarn, and then we're going to be using HTV to iron on these letters to our felt pennants. So I'm going to click mirror because this is HTV. Make sure you always mirror your HTV. And I got to connect to my Cricut. Let me bring this cord over here. And this thing's always temperamental when I do this, so I just assume that this is not going to, yep, perfect. I call it. Cancel the cut, cancel the cut. I gotta go through and click make it again. Does anyone else have to do this? Clicking mirror. Now, here we go. It's gonna connect for me. Perfect. Maybe it might connect. Okay, so this is gonna be our iron on. So we're gonna click everyday iron on. And I love that the Cricut will kind of make sure that you remember to mirror your material and just place it shiny side down. So now we can come over here. And I just have, I mean, look how teeny tiny. Look how tiny this little bitty piece is. And it's going to fit perfectly right up here. Save your scraps, guys. You never know.
I was going to say, Rach, are you using a scrap?
Yes.
I'm so proud of
Thank you. Thank you. Trying to save that money, you know. Okay. Now we're just going to cut this out. And since I was using the rotary blade last, I need to insert my fine point blade again, which is super easy to do. Which, by the way, Becca wasn't here when I made this the first time this morning, but I forget that with the Maker 3s or with the new updates in Design Space, even if you choose wool bonded felt, it wants you to use the fine point blade. So
Yes.
I always change that. Because Becca, didn't you try it and it didn't work really well?
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
Yeah. But that's the default.
Because I thought maybe they have, now you said wool bonded.
Yeah.
So this isn't bonded, so maybe that's why. If it were bonded, you could use the fine point.
Oh,
but the
I
wool
see.
bonded is always the setting that we had used in the past.
Which is, to me, crazy
Yeah.
that it thinks the fine point blade could do this successfully. So you can change the blade setting. So that's what I always do for this because I don't want to use a fine point blade. I do not think it's going to work super well.
Kat
in
says
my
she
opinion.
used a scrap. Now Becca can order that computer.
There you go. See?
Oh, yes, yes. I love this.
See? Okay, that's already done. That is adorable. Okay, where are my tools at? My tools are back here. I ran out of room, guys. I ran out of room. I'm going to cut my scrap into another scrap. We'll see how many times I can keep using this scrap. And then I'm just going to weed this. Easy peasy. Bring the little piece of that A. I do love this name too because the letters are super small that we have to cut out, but they're simple letters. Like the only thing that had an interior little piece was that A. Okay, next we're going to be doing the felt. This is Strong Grip Matte. I'm going to place our felt up here like this.
No, the computer has not been ordered.
Nope. Nope, it hasn't.
I haven't even.
And let's see, 6 inches. 6 inches.
Maybe I'll order it today.
So I'm going to go over here.
Nanette, felt can be cut on the Explorer. You do have to bond it unless you're using the paper thin Cricut felt. We have a video on this. I believe it's an organic video, is it not, Rachel?
I believe so.
And I think we have a live showing part of it too, but I can help you find those videos if you need to, if we need help. Push that button. I know, Debbie. I know.
She needs to. She's got to order it, guys. Felt wool fabric. I was wrong. It's wool fabric. It's not bonded.
Okay.
But it still
See,
says
that's what
felt
I
wool
thought.
fabric.
But it does want you to use the fine point
Yes,
blade.
it does.
Does not work. Do not do
No,
it, friends.
please don't.
Do
So,
not do it.
Always click here and click edit tools, and it'll allow you to choose your rotary blade because let me tell you, it doesn't work well.
Yeah.
It does not
No.
work well at all. I'm not about that life. So, just going to place this on here, place it into our Cricut, and then we will replace the fine point blade with the rotary blade.
Yes, bond it. We used freezer paper to bond it. You can also use other things, but the freezer paper worked really, 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 really well.
It was nuts,
like
honestly.
really well.
And it
You have
comes
to watch
off-
the video. You're going to be shocked. It worked really well.
It was great.
You better, and then post it on the Facebook group so we can celebrate. I'll try to order it today.
Becca acts like it's going to be like the biggest pain in the butt, but it'll make her
It's
life
not a
so
pain in the
much
butt. I
easier.
just hate spending money like that.
You have to spend money to make money, Becca.
No, I
We
agree.
Definitely
I absolutely
have learned
agree.
that. Okay. Got our Lily heating up. I'm going to go ahead and heat up our mini Easy Press to the second heat setting.
Rachel, I'm so glad you're using her. I feel like we have not given her the love she deserves here lately. We have not used the glue. Yeah, we haven't used a glue gun in forever.
I love using the glue gun.
Me too, but we just haven't done any projects, but we've needed it.
Yeah.
Can you do semi-intricate cuts with the rotary blade? You can.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
What kind of blade? Nanette, you can use the deep cut or fine point. They actually say to use a fabric blade, and we talk about this in the video. They actually say to use the fabric blade, but it's exactly the same as a fine point blade. And I go into all of that in the video. Let me find it. Hold on. Let me just find it for you.
It's a good video. Yeah. This is about done cutting out, or I would go ahead and make a pom-pom for you guys. But again, it's so quick. It's so quick. We can cut our dowels, which you don't really need to. You can cut them if you want to. I'm just going to eyeball cut them. I just want them a little bit shorter.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's the piece I also needed.
Okay, I'll bring it to you.
Here's her dowel.
Where did it go?
I have no idea. I can get another.
No, here it is.
Here's what we're going to use. Thanks, Becca.
You're welcome.
I'll hold on to the other end this time. Ooh, I was going to cut that too short. There we go. There we go.
What was the title? It was something like you didn't know that your Explorer could do this or something.
Don't worry, guys. We'll find it.
Rachel's better at finding these. She titles them and everything. Easy Felt project with your Cricut, we did the same thing, but it's not organic.
Thought I could find it by the thumbnail, but that seems hard too.
I don't remember. I'll find it. It's fine. I can find it.
You know, it is refreshing to know we have so much content that we can't remember it all.
It's true.
now.
It's true.
I gotta say that's a good problem.
Is it
to
under
have.
Craft Hacks? The Craft Hack playlist?
Should be.
The Cricut one or just the Craft Hack?
Probably the Cricut.
Probably
one.
Cricut. Yeah.
I would say the Cricut one. We'll find it. It's a good
Yeah, I'm gonna
video.
find it. I know it's here.
Oh, we have it for sure. Okay, let me see.
Do you guys like the playlists that we put together? Do you look at those? Let us know. We're interested to know. We've been looking at different ways to lay out our homepage and things like that.
To make it super user-friendly for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, while you're searching, switch me over to overhead.
Okay.
And I'm staying here for a while.
I
So
don't think it was member only, Jen, because that was
No,
so
it
good.
wasn't.
No.
it wasn't. I know that for a fact.
But you thought it was impossible. Here's how to do it. I found it. Okay.
That's a good title.
It is a good
That's a
one.
good title. Okay, look how easily this fills up. Oh, like butter. I put those there on purpose. That's why they look a little bit weird. But now I'm going to take these, just gently peel them off. Just like this. Look how tiny these little pennants are. They're so small. Okay. Now I'm going to grab our Easy Press mat. Place these on our Easy Press mat. Just like that. Have our Easy Press. Now I'm going to use our HTV and some little bitty scissors. I'm just going to cut all these out individually. Be very careful not to cut, of course, your HTV. That would be so sad. Okay. And you can do other things with this. Like if you wanted these to be cut out of paper, you can do that. I mean, whatever you want to do. It was actually Becca's idea to cut these out of HTV. And I love it. I think they're super, super cute. So now you're just going to lay them down. See, that M is just a little bit too big still, which that's fine. It's okay. It'll be fine. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Smalls. Well, Becca, I hope that Smalls enjoys
I think he's really going to enjoy
banner.
it. I think he will.
You guys have to make it this cake banner for somebody. It's too cute. And since it doesn't have like a number on it, You can reuse it. Like, you can keep reusing it year after year. I think it would be adorable to make one. Like, I might make one for Charlie and then use it year after year. I think that'd be sweet. Maybe one of his smash cakes. Because did you guys know, and I guess I knew this, but I didn't think about it. Normally people will purchase a whole separate cake just for the baby to smash.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Kat said, do people do cake toppers two-sided or just one? I always wondered that. I've always just done them one-sided. But I guess it depends on where your
cake is at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if it's a wedding and you have like a round table in the center of the room, you'd want to be able to see it all the way around. Good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and heat these down. I'm just going to literally just place this on here for like 2 seconds. And that's it. Okay. Place this on like 2 seconds. And that's it. It takes absolutely no time to heat these on.
Christy wants to know where Charlie is, and I'm asking myself the same thing.
Charlie's with his daddy, and his daddy keeps sending me pictures of him being adorable.
If you would bring him to work, you could send him the pictures and break his heart.
I could. I needed to prep this live. I was focused today.
If I had been here I wasn't here this morning. I had an appointment this morning.
And guys, here's the thing. Becca tells me what's going on. It's also on the calendar, and I still at 8:15. I'm like, where's Becca at? Like, what's
you even said
doing?
have a nice lash appointment yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah,
See, I'm an idiot.
Or something like that.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Now I'm gonna peel these off. But yeah, at 8:15, I'm like, where's Becca at?
It's so funny. Yeah, we share a calendar. Actually, Rachel asked, because she was like, how does Rachel remember? She like always remembers to text me about this and that and ask how things. I was like, well, that's just Rachel. So, but also we share a calendar so that we know each other's appointments that affect like daytime operations.
Yeah, I make Rachel's appointments a reminder that reminds me, so I can be praying for her and thinking about her.
Rachel, that is the sweetest, honestly.
Listen, good friends are hard to find. Can I get an amen?
No, they are. Absolutely. Good friends
are hard to find.
Absolutely.
And when you get them, you need to keep them and love on them and pray for them and be good to them and just be a good person if you absolutely possibly can. So treat your people well. You never know when the last time you're going to see them is. I mean, it's morbid, but it's true. You just don't know. Okay. How cute is this? It's so tiny. It's so small.
It's itty bitty.
It's so small. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue these on our string. So I'm going to get some string out here. Like this. And I'm going to leave like 6 or 8 inches of space. And right now you're going to need a hot glue gun, our sweet little Lily, and our pennants. That's it. So I'm going to take this, grab our reverse tweezers here, get some hot glue and place it right on here on the very, very top, and then place this down. Just like that. That easy. Let that dry a little bit. And again, there's so many ways to do this. Do this however you feel most comfortable. If you do this a lot, this type of thing a lot, and you have a groove and you have a rhythm, please do it that way. Do it however you want. I'm adding barely any glue to these. I'm also doing them pretty close together, as you can tell. And of course, if you have a longer name, I don't know if I would leave any room in the middle. I think I would just not smush them together, but really make them close together to try and maximize the space that you've got. Okay. Good. I bet some people, Becca, hate reverse tweezers that have little hands.
I would think so.
Because the reason why I use reverse tweezers is because I have big hands and I need help. But if you already have little hands, I could see you not needing or wanting reverse tweezers. Almost done here. It helped that I did one of these this morning. Becca said it right. Sometimes you just need the confidence. If you haven't done something in a while, you just need the confidence to do it once before you're live for lots of people to see you. Okay. But yes, Charlie's at home with his dad, and I am jealous that he's not here. It's so weird because people ask me, of course, during maternity leave, they're like, oh, are you dreading going back to work? I'm like, absolutely not. I am so excited to go back to work. And they're like, well, you just wait. You're really going to miss the baby. I'm like, oh, I already miss him. But I'm so excited to go back to work. My friend Madison, she's a NICU nurse. And she is like, I just never want to go back to work. I just want to stay home with my baby. And gosh, I don't blame her at all. Last one. Ooh.
Laura says she has little hands and she loves and needs her reverse tweezers. So that's good to hear.
Laura, thank you for just easing.
Thank you for validating our
Yes, thank you. Yes. Look how cute.
plug
Okay.
for reverse tweezers.
This is just the cutest.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I love it.
And I don't know why, but I think I could use butcher's twine, the black and white baker's twine for everything. It goes with so much.
It does. Guys, when I used to make cupcakes for a business, this is what I would wrap every box in. A little bit of black and white baker's twine. And it took it up so many levels. Just so stinking cute. And it's cheap. It's affordable. I love it. Okay. What's next, Rachel? Well, let's go ahead and make some pom-poms. I'm just going to make one because I've made like 6 today because I told Becca, and I'll tell you because I'm not embarrassed. I literally forgot how to make pom-poms. I know how to make them, and I got cocky. So I just started making them on my hand, and I was like, why doesn't this look right? I totally wasn't doing it right. So get you a fork, preferably one that's not plastic. This is a plastic gold fork, though. That's fine. Plastic gold fork. So I'm going to take this, hold this down, and wrap this around 40 times. I cannot do this and chew gum at the same time. So I'm just going to count out loud, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
Look,
38, 39,
homeschoolers
40.
do learn how to count.
Do what? What? Oh my gosh. Sweet, sweet Lord.
I love homeschoolers. For those of you who do not know, I do love homeschoolers. I was homeschooled.
Listen, we can make fun of homeschoolers because we were homeschooled.
Yes.
That's it.
Rachel,
Yes.
you know those big, side note, those big, huge marks on my legs? We were outside, and I swear, I don't know if it was mosquitoes or what, but my legs are eaten up, and they have like huge, huge spots. I've never had.
Because also, Becca cannot not scratch them.
Oh, because they itch
So
really
she
bad.
looks like she has a medical condition.
I look like I'm on meth on my legs. It's terrible. And I like that you're using a fork for that, so you can just like thread it in
I
there.
am a professional.
Yeah, I just use my fingers.
With
like
a plastic fork.
Yeah, but it looks really nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, Wayne looked at them yesterday. He was like, they almost look like chiggers. And I was like, no, my gosh, no way. No.
Not chiggers.
So just to be safe, I put clear nail polish on them, which burned like you would believe.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So then this morning I'm shaving my legs and forgot the clear nail polish was there. And it was like, yeah. Everywhere.
Oh, no. Ow.
So I like this method of pom-pom
Thank you.
making.
So I wrapped it around 40 times, cut the little tail off here, cut about 6 inches worth, and put it all the way over it in the back through the middle of the fork, just like that. And now I'm just going to tie it off there, right in the center. And this is going to make a pretty small pom-pom. So now once you get it tied tight, go ahead and pull it off the fork. There you go. Now you're going to tie it one more time. You want this to be as tight as you possibly can. That's kind of the goal with these, which is difficult to do, but just make it as tight as you can. Okay, now I'm going to cut these 2 little tails off. We don't need these little tails. Boop. Perfect. Now we're just going to jam our scissors in here. It helps if your scissors are number 1, super small, and number 2, very sharp. So you're just going to start. You can start anywhere. This is pretty circular at this point. Just start anywhere. Kind of work your the blade of your scissors in there and just start cutting as straight as you can all the way around this. Just like that. Now, it's going to look worse before it looks better, okay? Just trust me on that. So here's what it looks like first. Now you're going to go through here, fluff it up with your fingers, roll it in your palms, really start giving it some personality. And then you're going to go in with your little bitty scissors and trim all this up. Like you're giving a little haircut. And this is probably the most tedious part of making pom-poms, is just going through here, making sure that it looks how you want it. Trim everything up. Becca, you know, this came to us, it came to you soon, this project.
Yeah.
But I really have grown to be very passionate about it.
It's right. It's super cute.
It's also weird, the ones that you get passionate about. Because I'm like, I'm going to make this thing and I'm going to make it exceptional. I think it's adorable. And it also helps because I know that anyone can do it. It's not something that's going to limit you as a crafter. You have most of this in your craft space already. Just try it. If you've never made a pom-pom, try it. Then you'll be like, okay, got one more thing under my little belt. Now look how cute.
Also, if you feel like pom-poms are just something you absolutely could not make, you can buy like felt pom-poms or other pom-poms.
That's no fun.
It's not. No,
Please.
Yes.
You can totally buy them. I mean, please. But if you have like coordinating yarn or something like that, like see how cute these are? They're adorable. So cute. Okay. We already cut our dowels. Already cut these puppies down. So here's what we're going to do. We've got our pom-poms to the side. I'm going to tie this string onto the dowel here. Now bear with me. There's probably a much easier way you could do this. This is just the way that I did it, and I liked the way that it turned out. So I'm just going to do it like that again. So I'm going to start a loop here. Add my dowel. And tighten it. Boop, just like that. I left like that much space. I was going to measure it, but I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do it.
Is the rotary blade the only one we can use for cutting felt? Does the knife blade work for felt? I've never used the knife blade for felt.
I'm not either.
But Crystal, and if let me link this video for you. If you watch this video, this is for the Explorer, but you can do the same thing with the Maker. If you don't have a rotary blade, like if you have a Maker 3, they didn't come with rotary blades, then you can bond your felt using freezer paper and use a fresh, brand new fine point blade. So check out the video I just linked for you after the live.
I've rubbed off on you.
Right?
You said fresh. I always say fresh.
You do, yeah.
And then people make fun of me for it.
I've
rubbed off on
right.
Becca.
You have rubbed off on me. Yes.
Fresh.
Anyway, I love that so many people have not seen this video. I think
Me too.
honestly, I think you all are going to be shocked by how well it works.
We were. You guys, I cut out all of us being like, holy crap, this is amazing. Look how good this works.
We should have left it in. We were shocked. We were astonished.
I'm pretty sure we were cursing. We were so, I should have put some bleeps over it.
Yeah, bleep it.
Bleeps. Yeah. So I tied those just like that. That's how it looks. And now I'm going to scooch them up to the top. I double knotted them. I'm going to scooch them up to the top. And I'm not done. I'm going to add some hot glue right at the top to kind of bind it together.
This is smart.
Just a little bit of hot glue. Not much. It's not going to look tacky or dry, clumpy or anything because we're going to put a pom-pom over this. It's going to cover it completely. And then we don't have to worry about this coming up at all either. So now that is done. I put a little bit extra space over here than over here. No one's perfect.
You're also not going to see it once it's like
Done.
I have no words right now.
With a pom-pom
Drooped,
on there?
swagged.
Swagged.
Yes.
I didn't know that was the word you used.
Speaking of words and usage, last night, our neighbor kid is down there, and he told Wayne to, he almost died. He told Wayne to yeet the ball toward him, and I was like, oh.
He said yeet.
Yeet it! Yeet the ball!
I'd be like, I'm not yeeting this
I
ball.
said, Wayne, do you know what yeet means?
Becca, why do you gotta do that to Wayne? Why you gotta?
I always have to remind him that he's older than me.
You don't notice an age gap at all with you two.
No.
So pick a side that you think is a little uglier on your pom-pom. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take one of the sides of the dowels, place a good glob of hot glue right there in the center. Take the kind of ugly part of your pom-pom and you're just going to press it down and around. you're going to use your fingers like this to pinch around, and that glue is going to hold the pom-pom down a little bit and hide everything that you don't want to see. So now, that's what it looks like. Look how stinking adorable. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Glob of hot glue right there. Take this, find the not so pretty side, make it face down, pinch.
Rich, do you have a favorite frosting recipe? Do you typically use traditional American buttercream for your cakes and cupcakes?
I do, yes. I use vanilla buttercream. That's what I use. It is also delicious. And when I was selling cupcakes, it was the only frosting that I sold with my cupcakes. I sold 3 different flavors of cupcakes, but only one frosting. You take what you get. I would color it if you wanted me to color it, but I would only make vanilla buttercream. I can make chocolate buttercream, but
it's not the same.
My favorite cake combination, I don't even know if Becca knows this, my favorite cake combination ever is chocolate cake with vanilla frosting. It's my favorite. I don't know why. Sometimes I will crave chocolate frosting. This smells incredible to me, but usually my favorite is chocolate cake with vanilla frosting.
I think your chocolate cupcakes with your frosting is my favorite. Chocolate with the buttercream. It's my favorite.
Good, guys.
Absolute favorite.
I wish that you all could have one. And again, I'm not tooting my own horn. My grandmother B made the recipe along with me. So listen, she needs most of the credit for that recipe, which is why I toot her horn so much about it. But look, guys, now we have 2 for schmalls.
So stinking cute.
They're so cute. I just love them. So you can place them in your cake like straight out. You can make them.
The swag is cuter.
That you can angle them in. You can angle them out. Do whatever. But they're so stinking cute. I absolutely love this. And again, if you want to, curl these up, place them in a little baggie, and then boom, like that's it. This could be used for years and years and years and years. You know, super easy. I think it's adorable. And I cannot believe it hasn't even been an hour, Becca. I did all of this.
I know.
Look at all that I've done.
I know.
And all the cutting, the designing.
There were lots of different elements to that.
There were lots of different elements. So, well, that just goes to show you, if I wasn't talking either, I could have banged this out in probably 20 minutes. It's really, really easy. I even made pom-poms, guys. Come on now. I think it's so stinking cute. So, now we have this delicious cake. It looks delicious. So now we have a little bit of chat time. Let me know if you have any questions about the craft, the questions about our membership here at Oak and Lamb, any questions about me and Becca. Let me know. We are here to serve you guys and to answer some questions, so let us know. Which felt did you use? Nanette, we used Benzie. Benzie felt is the best felt. Becca found it years ago, and I was blind. I was blinded by the 33-cent felt sheets at the craft store. And Becca showed me the light and opened up my eyes to Benzie felt, and I have never looked back. It is incredible. Colors, the quality, how it cuts, amazing. Go check them out. Go check them out. So cute. What kind of cake is Smalls getting, Becca?
Well, not chocolate, because, cats can't have chocolate. Probably strawberry or whatever Beckett, his cat dad, decides for him.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. That'd be good. That'd be good. Mama Disney, Miss Maria, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day. Be safe to work. I think you said you're off to work. Be safe. Linda, you're so sweet. I love what I do more than you even know. More than you know, honestly. There was a very, very short amount of time when I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this anymore, and my heart was just shattered because I love what I do so much. I love teaching, I love training and educating, and building relationships with you all. I do. That's what we love to do here at Oak and Lamb as well. Did you have Charlie? I did have Charlie. Yes, I did, Miss Cheryl. I am not pregnant anymore. I feel fantastic. It was 14 days ago, I think. No, it was more than that. I think he's 16 days old. I should know this.
Well, at a certain point, at what point do you
I had him April 5th.
It's the 21st. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's 16 days old.
He's 16 days
You were
old.
right. You were right.
He is the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh my gosh. Also, highly recommend watching The Man You Love Become a Dad, because that is also precious. Absolutely precious. It just adds another level to your relationship for sure. It's so sweet. Buy a computer. Russell, Becca,
I think Russ wants to get blocked.
Russell, look. Russell, if you keep going, you better be careful. You better be careful. Oh my gosh, Becca. Is it possible to set up a Charlie cam in one of the screen corners? Just wondering. I would love a Charlie cam. I would love one. That would be great. That'd be great. He's still saying buy computer. Buy computer. Buy computer.
Stacy hit him. Hide his pain pills or something. I'm joking. Don't do it. I'm not condoning this. I would do it to Wayne though, but I'm not condoning you do it to him.
Would you do it to Wayne?
I don't know. Don't know. I can't say what I would or wouldn't do unless I were in that certain situation. Oh, that shut him up. Okay, I'll stop.
Is that what he said?
That is so funny.
Becca, they want to see pictures of Charlie, and who am I to deny them of that?
I know. Well, show. Absolutely show him. Show him off.
Look how cute.
Go over here. Look. Oh, look at him. Oh my God.
Of course, Becca took these pictures. I can't even stand it.
He's literally
Look
that
at
cute
him.
in person.
Look at
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Look at him. He
So
has
funny.
his daddy's widow's peak. I mean, look at this hairline. This is James's hairline exactly. I mean, he has hair almost to his eyebrow right now. It is really something. So that's one of them. This is one of my other favorites. I just came with. Oh, look, guys, he's a little bee. Oh, I can't even stand my little bee. His lips, he's so cute. And this one I took at the hospital, and his eyes are super wide open. Look how cute he is. He's adorable. Yeah. So there's little Charlie.
I mean, he. Oh,
Little Charlie Landon. I can't even stand
he's
him.
the yummiest yummy ever.
He is
Oh.
absolutely precious.
I think he misses his bubs. I think he misses.
I think he does.
I think he does. Do I need to start talking to him?
Yes, you do. He's got to know you.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, well, he'll-
You know, like the. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's just 11:18. You're welcome for getting you out of here early. You're off the hook. I feel like a teacher in school. I'm like,
Classes dismissed.
classes dismissed. Do whatever you want. Free 10 minutes. If you want to go refill your cup of coffee or let your pup out or just start your day. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here, though, with us. We've loved crafting with you. I've missed crafting with you so much. We've already planned out most of the content
We
for
have a
next week.
fun lineup for next week. I'm really excited about it.
I'm really excited about it, too.
Yeah.
You guys are going to love the projects that we're going to be coming at you.
3 projects we haven't done here before.
Never done them.
Yeah.
Never done, or any variation. Like it's going to be really cool. So
Yeah.
we've never done one of these before either.
Correct.
So guys, it's just all new. Who is
This
Oak
is
and
good
Lamb?
stuff.
You want to be a part of this community. Seriously though, if you do, click the very first link below. We would love for you to join Oak and Lamb with monthly, yearly, whatever you want. So we will be back. We're going to have some pre-recorded content for you guys tomorrow and Saturday as normal, and we will be back next week for a couple of lives again. Becca, anything else?
Stacey said we have time to watch Becca order her computer. Yeah. I'll just pull that up and put my credit card number in right in front of everyone.
That's fine.
It's not a big deal.
We trust these people.
Safety.
We trust this isn't public or anything.
I'll send a screenshot in the private Facebook group when I order it.
Perfect.
I'll order it. Yeah.
Maybe
they'll sleep better tonight.
Maybe I will be Russ and bombard Becca with texts about ordering her computer until she orders it. I can do that. I would do that.
No, I won't have a new computer the next live. That's the problem, Wendy. If I order today, I won't have it till the end of June, which is honestly one reason why I haven't ordered it. I'm going to be like on camping trips a lot in June, and I don't know when it would be delivered versus when I'll be home.
Like I don't live 6 minutes from her house.
That's true. I could.
Becca, if you even told me the day, I would sit on your porch waiting for that thing. I'd be like,
Stop it. It's probably going to be coming through FedEx. Like whoever
does it? Yeah.
Probably.
You let me know the day it's supposed to be delivered. I will go over there and check it out like every couple of hours. I'll sit there with Smalls if Smalls doesn't go camping. I'll sit there with Smalls and wait on your computer.
That's so funny.
You cannot have excuses for not ordering it. You have to order it.
According to you, it's going to max out your card, so it won't matter if we have the numbers. True. Oh, Best Buy doesn't have the one that I need, Christy.
It doesn't?
No.
Which one do you need?
It's the big one. It's the big kahuna.
The kahuna. Well.
Also, I get a percentage back with my Apple card if I
That's true if you buy
buy
it
it
from
from
Apple.
Apple.
You're going to get a new one, right? Not a refurb?
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
please get a new one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new one. It's gonna be a new one.
Nothing against refurbs, but if you're going to get it, you just get it.
Oh no, Rachel! I bet if you withheld Charlie Snuggles until she ordered it, get that.
That's cool.
It's a new
That's
level of cruelty.
I would do it though.
Smalls does not go camping with us anymore. You know, he went a couple of times, and then he decided it was a lot of stress to him, and so he would try to escape. And we had to like climb under people's fifth wheels, and it was a whole thing. So I ended up putting a leash on him and attaching it, and somehow he got away still. So he was running away, and there was a poo bag container, you know, for dogs on the leash, and he thought something was after him because it was like clanking while he was running.
So it was like.
So he just kept running. Thankfully, he got under somebody's camper, and like the leash got stuck around the tire. Anyway, Small stays home now.
Which cats love it at home by themselves. They thrive on it.
Yeah.
Cats are very easy too. It's not, cats are easy.
Becca, you can just have my computer. And that is so sweet, but your computer will not do what I need it to do.
No. Becca needs the big kahuna.
Your computer would die if I put Final Cut on it and then edited a video on it.
That's sad.
You would not love it.
Does she have a pro?
Mm-mm. Yeah. It's perfect for what she needs. Not everybody needs a pro.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm just all about a Mac. I can't.
Yeah, she has a MacBook.
Yeah. I could never go back. If you don't have a Mac, or if you're an Apple, if you like Apple, you would love a Mac.
Oh, love it.
Nothing is better than texting on your laptop. Like sending pictures back and forth. And there's just something so freeing about having your text messages on your laptop. I love that. I don't know why.
Oh, it's so nice. Well, I also love the Note. I use the Note app
all the time because it syncs with my phone too.
It integrates the reminder app. Love it. Oh my gosh, I would be just lost without it.
I'm an Apple gal. I tell my watch to remind me of crap all day long.
Yeah.
All day
I
long.
also love that, like, especially for customer service reasons, it's really nice that I can pull up any file that's on my computer from my phone. Like any file.
Yes.
Any file at all.
Yes.
So if I need to send a cut file or something like that to someone, it's super easy to do it just from my phone if I'm out. So, yeah.
It makes life easier. What do you use for video editing? We use Final Cut Pro for video editing. Yep. It's the only thing I've never tried anything else. What I was trained on, it's what I know very well. So there might be better ones out there, but
honestly,
unless we hit a wall, I think we'll keep.
iMovie on a Mac that just comes default is pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. I do like Final Cut better, but it's pretty good. Before I had Final Cut on this computer, I used iMovie for a couple of just small edits. Yeah. How does that cake taste? We don't know
yet.
We don't know.
I'm gonna take it home. Becca, I told Becca
It's
it's
sugar
too
and
rich.
carbs. Yeah.
It's too rich. I'm just gonna cover it back up and take it on home because I don't want her to be smelling this all day or anything.
Yeah. You're very selfless.
Thank you. I know. I know.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. We were so excited to come to you today. Thanks for being here early. We like that the times are different in our live streams. It's not one set time every day. I think it gives a lot of different people a good opportunity to join at different times during the day. So thank you so much for being here earlier than normal. We hope that you have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Becca's raising her hand.
Crystal has a craft-related question. I don't want to.
Crystal.
Yeah.
Please.
I have an unrelated question, but it is craft. What is the difference between heat transfer paper and printable heat transfer vinyl?
Heat transfer paper?
I don't know what heat transfer paper is.
I don't either. I would feel like paper would mean printable,
Printable vinyl,
which would
yeah.
seem the same to me.
Yeah.
It depends on your brand because I don't really know what I've never heard of heat transfer paper unless you mean just heat transfer.
If you're talking
vinyl.
about printable heat transfer vinyl,
yes,
yeah, then one is printable and the other is not. Yeah,
yeah,
it's just a solid color.
Yeah. Good question though. Good question. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me know if we have anything else going on. But I'm gonna cut y'all loose for the weekend. You just stay safe, have fun, eat good, and we will see you next week. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.